What up, world? This is your brother Manning. Hope you have a good day, and also your second day of summer. It's finally here. My favorite season of the year. I love summer. I can't help. I love it. I mean, spring is cool. Spring is cool, but fall is okay. But I love summer. That's my favorite season of the year. Now, anyway, man. There have been a lot of news in the last several days because the last time that unfortunately the last few weeks of last week I was so busy with the festival and I had a good performance. I have the video on YouTube. Please feel free to watch it. Feel free to watch it. But anyway, man, yesterday, a few days ago, the day after the festival, there was a big trade. And Bradley Beal is headed towards the Phoenix Suns in exchange for Chris Paul and that kid Shamit Lamry, and for also a bunch of draft picks and stuff. So Bradley Beal is going to be a Phoenix Suns teaming up with KD, Devin Booker, and DeAndre Ayton. I'm a little bit surprised that that DeAndre Ayton is still a Sun because I thought he was going to be gone, but instead it'll be Chris Paul. And Paul, mind you, was rumored to be going to be waived, but Phoenix took their time to find a trade partner to it. So Bradley Beal is officially a Phoenix Sun. Do I think it will be coming out of the West? I don't think so. I still think Denver is still the team to beat in the West, let alone a championship. So still for championship, and they may not be better than Golden State because Golden State just made some big trade. They just traded Jordan Poole to the Wizards in exchange for Chris Paul. So Chris Paul will finally get a ring, something they hasn't had in his 18 seasons in the NBA. And the big question is would Draymond Green, a free agent to be, will be signed with the Warriors? Because we all know that Draymond Green is getting a little older. He's not the same player that he used to be, but he is still a force of this team. I still feel that he brings leadership and toughness to this team. Okay, listen, you can get on the antics, but you cannot deny his leadership. So I think that the Warriors should extend Draymond Green, and hopefully that they'll have another championship run. Now, there are other news in the NBA that that was on yesterday. That Kristaps Porzingis is now a Celtic, and Marcus Smart is now a Grizzly. That kid Jones, if I'm not mistaken, is now a Celtic. Listen, I was shocked by the trade, but I can't say I was completely shocked because Marcus Smart has been in neighbor trade rumors for so long, but now he's gone. And the timing was very shocked, to be honest with you, because listen, Marcus Smart has been. It's been the hardest of the Celtics since he got there in 2014. You realize that the Celtics, as of now, have the longest streak of making the playoffs, which is 8 in a row, dating back to 2015. And they had a lot of success, but unfortunately, they couldn't get it a hump winning the championship, despite reaching the finals back in 2022 and a handful of conference finals appearances. Do I think it's a good move for the Grizzlies? I think so, because now you have another defender and also another a veteran and a guy who could mentor John Moran, who will be serving 25 games just to start the season. And anyway, and also there are rumors that Paul George is going to the Knicks, and if it's true, I think it's a good fit because Paul George is another player, another star that the Knicks have been trying to get to pair with Jalen Brunson and possibly Julius Randle. By the way, Julius Randle was on the Paul George podcast. Is actually a good podcast. I recommend people to watch it. Especially if you're Knicks fans like myself. Today is the NBA draft. We all know who's going to be number one. Victor Wembanyama is going to be by the Spurs. The first question is who's going to be number two. Who the Hornets going to draft at number two? It's most likely going to be that Henderson kid. We all thought Brandon Mills was going to be, but it seems unlikely. So who's going to be? Listen, at the end of the day, hope you all have a great day and watch and also enjoy watching the draft. It's going to be very interesting. Peace.